Hi, Wapello County. My name is Reuben Neff, and I'm your Republican candidate for Wapello County Attorney come November 6th. The reason why I decided to talk to you today is because KYOU News ran a news segment. That news segment was about the Micheal Heady case. For any of you who do not know anything about that case, or didn't see the news segment, or don't know enough, that's a case where a man took an AK-47 style rifle, shot it into a house, his own house, that had 4 people inside of it, and then he burnt that house down. For months before talking about this case publicly, I spoke to law enforcement officers. Several of them were the actual officers on that case. Now, what concerns me is that each and every time I spoke to them, they spoke in detail about how when they heard dispatch tell them they had to go to that call, they thought it was the last call they were ever going to go to. Some of them even told me that the words that they had told to their loved ones earlier that day went through their mind because they figured it was the last time they would ever speak to those loved ones. Now, when they got on scene, that defendant actually pointed that AK-47 style rifle at them, and they had to defend themselves because they thought they were going to die. They were livid when they found out that the current county attorney was dismissing the case, and they spoke at length about that case to me. Not only that, I read through the file, and the reason why I had to read through the file, the county attorney decided to leave the country for vacation and did not leave a single note as to what to do with this case, even though it was scheduled in court while he was gone. So I had to see what to do with it. Before talking to you today, I actually went over to the law enforcement precinct and spoke to sergeants, lieutenants, and patrol officers to see if any of them had ever asked for this case to be dismissed. Not a single one did. So I'm kind of curious to know which of these officers supposedly asked for it to be dismissed. And the reason why I say it that way is because I know not a single one of them did. That is a blatant lie and excuse for a mishandling of a case, and it's even more concerning when it's made by an attorney, since we have an ethical duty to tell the truth. Know this. Law enforcement did not ask for the Micheal Heady case to be dismissed. There's a reason why I am the only candidate that has any form of endorsement from law enforcement. Come November 6th, vote for the trusted change that we need in this county. Vote for the candidate that will tell you the truth about these cases as opposed to just making up excuses. Vote Neff.